is Mama, and I have something to say. Last night, President Obama gave his final State of the Union address of his presidency. Now, you may not have agreed completely with everything he had to say, but there was one thing that he did say. And he said that it's up to the American people to change how they feel about the federal government. And that's true. Why do we feel the way we do about the federal government? Well, the last two presidents, one a Republican and one a Democrat, have made end runs around Congress by doing executive orders. We have a Supreme Court that overturns its own rulings, and we have congressmen that instead of working for our good are working to line their pockets to keep a job and to have power. And so, yes, it is up to us. One of the proposed ways from Senator Cruz and Governor Abbott of Texas is to call for a constitutional convention. Governor Abbott went and proposed 9 new amendments that are designed to curtail the power of the federal government, bring it back to the states, and kind of take the country back. The only problem with that is that if you open a constitutional convention, that not only is there room to add these 9 new amendments, there is also room to eliminate previous amendments that were already ratified. So I'm not sure that a new constitutional convention is the best way to do it. We as Americans have a tendency to be Democrat or Republican or somewhere in between, and a lot of the Democrats or Republicans have a tendency to vote the party line. A lot of voters have a tendency to, listen to sound bites, media sound bites, and look at the advertisements and just vote based on what they hear from there. But it's our responsibility as Americans to research, look at their records for voting, look at what they've done in their communities, look at what their stands actually are, and only decide who we want to be in office based on that research that we do. So, yes, Obama was pretty much right that it's up to us, the American people, to change the way we feel about the federal government. So I challenge you in this election season to look really hard at all the candidates. Look at what they stand for. Look at what's on their pages. Read any books that they've written. Check their facts in their book against where they say they've gotten them. And find out who's telling the truth, who's twisting it, and who's blatant outright lying. Make your decision on voting day using those. Tell me what you think about that. Comment below. Before I leave, I want to read a quote from Diane Sawyer that I think goes really well with this. I think the one lesson I have learned is that there is no substitute for paying attention. And that's what Mama has to say.